chef say I gotta kill this.
I'm too player.
Why?
I'm too player. Chef I gotta kill this. Man, welcome back, man. Can I be real in the building once again, man? I am your host, King Mozzie, Minister of Society. And across the table from me, I got my brother with me, Dion the Motivator. In the building, man. Dion the T-E-E Vader. In the building, man. McDonald's, they didn't got your order wrong. You went all the way to the house and found out they didn't put cheese on your hamburger.
Yeah.
You didn't bleach.
Because we ain't eating no cheese on the burgers.
Yeah, no, we ain't no cheese on the burgers. We ain't no cheese on the burgers.
Not in 2025. 2024 we are.
Yeah, not 2025.
Yeah, not 25.
But you need your life change, man. Hit up Dion the Motivator in the building, man.
What's going on, my boy?
What's going on, brother? 30 days.
30 days, 30 videos.
30
you know
videos, man.
Number 2.
Crazy part. I can be real.
Yeah.
Running the same intro back again is crazy work.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
We weren't recording first time recording that, man. So we ready to rock and roll.
But that's the thing though. Like
that's the beauty of growth, though, bro. That is the beauty of growth.
We working, so it's like we being strategic. We got a plan. We sticking to it. Like whichever way we go with it, we going with it. However it come out, how it come out. But like we doing something, we sticking to it. Like and we doing it our way.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
I think
again.
We excited again, bro.
Yeah.
I think going this 30-day run just to see the growth from now until the end of the month and just seeing how much can change is what I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really think that Castanet has everybody really in a chokehold, bro. I think he's motivated so many people by doing something consistently for 30 days straight. Even if you don't have to go 24/7, 30 days, but just to do something consistently without
30 days.
Only 30 days, bro. That's not saying for a full year. That's only 30 days, bro. 1 month. Can you lock in for 1 month on something, bro? 1 month. That's it.
Doing it every day.
Every day. 1 month.
Yeah. And the crazy part about, I keep saying crazy. I'm going to definitely stop saying the crazy part. I think the blessed part about like locking in on something 30 days is the fact that the consistency of I'll have to focus like on doing the same thing. I have to show up. Like you literally have to be there and do the same thing every single day for 30 days. Bro, that's, like I said, I done did it before, but it's like, if you're not consistently doing it already, it's like, it's hard. And this is new for us. Like, bro, to go from, like, okay, like just because I just want to like go through the journey of the podcast, right? Because it's like sometimes you have to like literally slow down to speed up, right? So it's like if we was to slow down and just like look at us, like this literally is the 2-year mark of our podcast. Like our first episode, I don't know if you know, was recorded at the end of November in the garage 2 years ago.
It was at the end of November?
End of November.
Huh.
We went downtown. You remember it was kind of cold.
It was kind of cold, yeah.
We made it the happiest hour. We had the conversation. By the first of the year, we were making new plans. Like we were in a grand studio that was better than the garage with better equipment, and we was making moves, you know what I'm saying? To then fast forward, we interviewed the biggest.
A lot of people, bro.
A lot of people. A lot of people.
Crazy too. The network that we have, bro, that we built.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like slowing down, right? Looking at all that. Like we done had some of everybody, like the Taylor Simones, the Whole Lot of Woods, Max Life Montana, Popular Nobody, DeVar's Bell, Brittany, bro, Charleston White. Like, bro, we done had some.
We had some bangers.
Some bangers, bro. Like, bro, we produced that, right? Then we partnered with Chef Slim. Just off a conversation, bro. We said, hey, we got an idea for an album. And what he say? Oh, I believe in what y'all got going.
For sure.
He go a beat pack. And from us listening to a beat pack, bro, we literally developed, we brought artists together. We booked studio sessions.
Shout out to Rent. Shout out to Rent
Bro,
Money, DeSoto
Cook,
Ratchet Blues,
T4, Chef Slim.
Bro.
Like, bro, shot you for the video.
Shout out to them guys.
Bro, the young lady in the video, bro, I forgot her name, bro, but like all the people, bro, but then it's like all from an idea, bro. That we said we wanted to do something, bro. And we sat out and did it. Everything that we wanted to do, even down to the clothes, we was like, bro, we want to start some merch. And even though like that didn't just develop how we wanted it to, but just think about all the stuff we did with it, like setting up the website, the photo shoot, the content behind it, running it, doing sales and shipping our product. Bro, it's like, and then we learned the new way to like, okay, to elevate that. So where it's like, all right, we don't have to be so hands-on with it. But I think for me it's like you said, bro, the networking, bro, the people we met. We met some dope individuals.
All off networking, bro.
All off networking, bro.
Which I think networking is, I would definitely give networking top 3 things that you need to start and run any successful business. For any entrepreneur, I think networking needs to be in your top 3 things as far as in your bag that you learn to develop and perfect. Networking is key, bro. I think no business can run without a solid network, because when you go through certain things or even just needing to know how to get to the next step, it's going to be somebody that can help put you there, can help show you that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's having that solid foundation. I think a lot of businesses don't go bankrupt or lose money because they have a great network. You know what I'm saying? They have great connections. They have great plugs. And I think at whatever level you want to look at, all the way down to the dark side. You know, it's just like buying your first piece of work, bro. You gotta get in good with the plug. Once you get in good with the plug, you build a good enough network, then you can start getting fronted. And you won't have to pay up front no more. You can just pay once you make it, then you can pay. So I think that networking, bro, is key.
But I think too, it takes like a special type of personality to network though, because everybody don't have and don't have like that skill to network. Because I remember first time like moving from Alabama back to Dallas when I was 20, people was like, man, you got to network, you got to get out there and meet people. And for me, it was just like, man,
how do you do that?
Yeah, like I don't know nobody. Like, how do I just start just randomly talking to people? But it's like it's literally that simple. Like, yes, randomly talk to people and from there, I just like start having conversations, and at Cedar Valley, like, you know, we brought up that Cedar Valley last time. Like, that's where I really learned how to network, is just from like just walking up to random people, having conversations, man, from asking questions and then just showing up to these events. And like for me, I think that was the easiest way to network.
Going to events? Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because at the events, it's like,
people know what they coming for.
That you already know what you're coming from. I'm coming here to meet new people. You coming to new. It's easy to network with people, and it's like, okay, I'm coming for. I know I'm gonna talk to you about my business. You're gonna talk to me about your business, and I think networking from in college, that's what really helped me network in business. Because like by the time I got to running a business, it was like I go to an event, and it's like, bro, I don't even care what they saying at these events. Like, I literally had that mindset, like, bro, I'm listening, but I'm here to network. Like, I'm here to get the information, but yeah, I'm here to see who I can meet. Because for me, bro, I learned that at an early age. It was like, so when I was in college, right, I had a professor in my human development class, and he was like, a lot of people that start college, like, they're not going to make it, right? He was like, it's just the reality of it. He was like, if you look around the room, like, half of the people in here not gonna make it, and it's not because they're not smart, it's not because they're not talented. He was like, it's gonna be because they're not gonna know how to use their resources. And for me, I took like using your resources as they're not gonna know how to network with people, bro. Ask the right questions. Yeah. So for me, bro, I when I got in college, bro, I'm just be real. Can I be real? I used to just like purposely meet a smart female because I'm like, I need her to help me get through these classes. Like that was my way of using my resources. And then I went from that to learning like, okay, I can go to the financial aid office and they got people that can help me do this. Oh, and then I go to this office and I talk to this lady and they can help me do this. Oh, if I go to this office, this person can help. So I just started like really using that as like leverage. It's like looking at people is like, I can use this person not to like use them to get to where I want to be, but use what they have to get to where I want to be. Out of, you know what I mean? Out of life, bro. So
I think even when I went to college, bro, that was like the thing that I feel like I pulled out. That was the most. Now, granted, I didn't network like I should have. Like now, me, if I was to talk to somebody, or even with my daughter, I would tell her like network, like really network. I networked only with the people that was in my building. You know what I'm saying? But if I was to understand now, back then, that I would have really networked more frequently. You know what I'm saying? I really would have really extended my reach of like talking to people like Oz. I met Oz in college. Chef Slim, met him in college. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was my network. You know, but we was all in the same building freshman year. So that was like our brotherhood.
that's crazy that y'all met in college.
Met in college, bro.
In full circle now,
Full
like
circle,
like doing work with like each other, bro. That's crazy, bro. Shout out to the guys, man.
Tyrone College.
Yeah.
Tyrone in college, bro. He was one of my first sponsors, paid sponsors when I started doing YouTube. But all from college, networking in college. So that was the best thing that I feel like I got out of college was to network.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this though. So like I know like coming from a small town, coming to a big city, is like meeting new people it was like hard for me because I was like so used to everybody knowing everybody, and it's like it's easy to get introduced to somebody when everybody know everybody. You know what I mean? To come into a big city, it's like you gotta really meet people to put you in position. Like you growing up in the city, like how was that transition for you? Like being in the city and then like, oh, I gotta go network. Oh, okay, that's cool. Or was it like, dang, like, sheesh.
I was introverted.
Yeah,
I was introverted. I didn't do. I talked to my circle.
Yeah.
Only my circle knows how I really am as a person.
Yeah.
Everybody outside of my circle think that I'm quiet. You know what I'm saying? Which for the most part, in a way, I kind of am. Like I said, I'm introverted. I like to protect my
Oh, you said they think you quiet?
Yeah.
When you sleep?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, bro, a lot of people really don't just see that real side of me. Like I said, that comes from me being very introverted in my way of thinking, which is a good and a bad thing. Thanks. I think even with that, I think my biggest thing is learning to find balance. I think that's probably my biggest thing for 2025 that I need to work on, finding that proper balance, because there's nothing wrong being introverted. Because I still don't believe you should everybody shouldn't have access to you.
Thanks.
Especially in business, once you become a business, everybody shouldn't have access to you. Everybody shouldn't be able to easily call you, boom, hey, come do this. Oh, no problem. Like, no, they shouldn't have that. They shouldn't have that level of access to you. But at the same time, you don't want to be so closed off to where you alienate yourself and nobody's able to help you in your time of need, or nobody wants to because you're so closed off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, that's something that I'm learning to work on, is just overall finding balance. But
bro, my granddad used to always say, like, if you have your fist like this, like, you can't receive nothing. Like, nothing can go in or out. But if you open it up, like, you can receive it. You know what I'm saying? It can come in, it can go out. So I think, like, just being open to opportunities, that's what really helped me. Like, man, I got to just open myself up to people. You know what I mean? And I think that's where that trust come in, too, is, like, you got to trust your network, too, though. You know what I mean? Because I've networked in the wrong circles, but my intentions weren't right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, I'm over here with this group. Bro, do you remember when Forex jumped off?
Everybody was on it.
Bro, but do you know, like, the reason, like, what drew a lot of people to Forex was the fun, the parties, the hanging out,
coming to the condos and all that.
Bro,
when that first jumped off.
Bro, you go to them mugs, they downtown. Bro, I'm talking about having fun. They bottles popping and they people getting up. Man, I made such and such last night. Bro, I made this much, bro. Bro, I'm driving the room, and they roll in, and it's 1 or 2, and everybody else in there looking like, oh, I want that, bro. I'm finna, what they tell you, invite your friends, bro.
Say, we gonna sign you up.
Sign you up.
We gonna sign you up. Pyramid scheme.
Bro, so for me, like, I started out networking in those type circles. But what I've learned was, even in them circles, bro, I would always meet somebody that was genuine just like me, that was really looking and searching for a real opportunity. And when I met that person, I built with that person, and I realized, like, okay, sometimes you're not gonna like just go to these places and get what you need out of them, right? But it's like, the more you go to it, though, it do something for you. Because even in all that bullshit that was going on at them events, bro, you walked away motivated. Yeah. You walked away pumped up. Yeah. You walked away believing that, hey, I want that watch. Yeah. I want that car. Yeah. I want that house. Bro, they showed the slideshow, and you like, dang, bro, this dude flew in from Cali for us. Dang, bro. Like, they get you in them, but you walk away with that feeling, bro. And I think that's what networking do for people. Like, even if it's like a false like sense of like that, it still give you that comfort, that confidence.
I got somebody that's so Taylor Simone. She's probably one of the most connected people I know in Dallas.
For sure,
bro.
For sure.
I just want to see if I can call her real quick and see if we can get her opinion on networking, bro. I call her $10.
Yeah.
Let's see we get it.
Hello.
$10.
Hey, what's up?
What you got going?
Nothing. Sitting here.
Why you sound like you in a R&B video or something?
Cause I just talk like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just naturally talk all seductive.
Oh, that's funny. You're not the first person to tell me that today.
For real? Oh, that's because you famous.
I'm not famous.
Okay. Okay. So I'm talking to Dion.
What's going on, Taylor?
So of course we on the podcast and we talking about networking in business, like how important networking is. And so I was pretty much saying that I think you're like one of the most connected people that I know in Dallas. So if you can drop me like some game, like how important is networking?
All right, so like I'm really big on saying like your network is your network. And when you network and you get to know people, even if those people are not like you don't need them right now, you never know who you may be able to alley-hoop them to, if they may come in handy later. So, like me, y'all think I'm famous because I've networked like crazy the last 2.5 years. So, it's really, networking is really just, for me, being in those rooms and being able to be diverse. So, like, I like to tell people, like, as an entrepreneur, you are not supposed to fit in a box. So, I can say one of the things that I get criticized the most on is that people have expectations of me that I have no desire to fulfill. If that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
And what I mean by that is that I can run businesses. I can use my hood voice and my Harvard voice. I can be outside and at a boardroom meeting with 10 millionaires 2 hours later from that and still be able to produce the same type of work that you expect from me. So who I am at the core, that's what I like to present to people because I don't want to introduce you to somebody that I have to remember. So if I'm introducing you to myself, most people are able to relate to that version of your true self than the person you try to portray. So when you are out networking, it's actually you just presenting to the world like, hey, this is me. This is what I have to offer. Who are you and what do you have to offer? And let's see how we can help each other get to our goals. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I used to have a lot of people that would come up to me and be like, I see you everywhere, but I have no clue what you do, but you look like you do something important. And that was my introduction. I'd be like, I do. You want me to tell you what I do? They'd be like, yeah, what you do? And I'll be like, this is what I do. And they'll be like, dang, you do a lot. I'll be like, I know, right? I was like, so do you think I'm able to present all the things that I do to you in one particular moment? It's easier if you just come up to me and you ask me.
So what would be like some advice that you can give somebody to like they starting a business and they're trying to work on networking? Like, do you recommend that they just go to like different events or what?
Okay, my advice is gonna be a lot different from other people's advice. So if you starting a business, go to and this is gonna sound funny, but go to the areas that you are the most relatable to, and then work your way up. The reason I say that is because, like me, I grew up in Pleasant Grove.
Oh shit.
Like, like that's where I'm from. Like I grew up there, but I went to school in Mesquite. But I very much so have a street smart hood mentality. So my main business is a spa, but my other business that I have a lot of fun with is helping people grow their companies, helping people understand how to spend their money. Where do you find people with the money if they don't know how to spend their money?
Hood guys.
Hood niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna be like, look, y'all can trust me because I'm just like y'all. Start where you just like those people and then move up because now you begin to, one, perfect your craft, two, you gain community support, and three, you have the opportunity to work with people who may not know as much in regards to what you're trying to start with a business, but they're going to teach you something too. Because people tend to get insecure when they start at the top with the people that already know a lot. So now they develop a lot of self-doubt. They think, oh, okay, because I'm not here yet, I can't do it because you see them doing it effortlessly.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they can attack
the ego.
your confidence
Yeah.
because you done started way up here because you want to learn so much. And now you get overwhelmed at like, okay, I didn't know all of this entailed this. You know what I'm saying? So
sense.
when you start in areas where you're comfortable with people you know you can talk to, you can be yourself, you can perfect your customer service, those type of things, it not only helps with your confidence, but it helps you perfect your craft because you have the opportunity to ask them like, okay, what can I do better? Like, what was your experience? Those type of things. And then you move up the ladder and you're like, okay, I perfected it here. Let me go up a notch. That way, when you get into the rooms with the millionaires and the billionaires and those type of people, you already understand the lingo. So your question is not how. The question is, what did you do wrong that I can learn from so that I won't make that same mistake? Because you already know how to communicate. That makes sense?
That makes sense. Listen, I appreciate
Hey,
it.
hey,
too.
I got one question for you, Taylor. How you doing?
I'm good.
Listen, Miss Jenna say quiet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? First of all, you say you from Pleasant Grove. First of all, you from Pleasant Grove. I ain't know that. If I would have known that, I would have had you look for them, help me look for them too. I'm looking for 3 girls that owe me some purses from back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she probably know
you know
too.
what I'm saying? They still owe me something, but
Let me tell you what's funny about that though. People that grew up over there know I grew up over there. I grew up over there off of Foxwood, right there behind CMU. Like Broom Bazaar was right across the street. But I went to
Ooh,
school.
by Samuel. Ooh,
Yeah.
you was rich.
I went to school in Mesquite, and my mama owned the hair salon that's right there on Cyan and St. Augustine on the same strip where that gas station is at. Like, I was over in that area since I was probably about 2. So all the developments that they got over there, them wasn't there when I was there. I could tell you every store that was on that strip before they did all the stuff that they did.
Dang.
So, but you know how people like to say, "Oh, well, because you went to school here, you." I'm like, no,
That's where
I still got them hands like I'm from
Nah,
the
for
world.
real. So look, Taylor, I want to ask you this. So, like going to networking event and networking with different people, right? Some people have the mindset of like, all right, I'm gonna go into these events like to find like a mentor, right? What advice would you give to people that's like going to these events to find a mentor? Do you advise them to find a mentor at those type of events, or do you advise? How would you advise people to go in that direction?
I never advise people to go to events to find mentors because you have some people who are not as willing to share their knowledge as other people. You know what I'm saying? And when you go to those events, it's hard to decipher who is willing to do what.
Who's genuine?
So you really have to take people out of their element to see what their true character is and if they are willing to assist you, in that manner. So I don't advise going to a networking event to find a mentor. I would advise going to a networking event to meet people and seeing how you can connect with those people or intertwine yourself with those people in regards to whatever you're doing, or just keep them in your data bank in case somebody comes to you and they need that person. But like your mentors don't come to you. Like if you pray about it and be like, look, God, I just need somebody to guide me, they're going to come to you. But some people look at it as insulting if you go to them and you ask them, hey, can you mentor me? Because everybody don't have the time. So if you allow the mentor to come to you, then you already know, look, they have the time, they're willing to do it. I just have to be obedient and pay attention and listen and not waste their time. Because I know if somebody came to me right now and asked me, could I mentor them? I would not be a great mentor because I don't have the time. But when I was teaching, because that was my job, it was easy to mentor them because
you have the time.
that was my job. I had the time to do so. But I don't advise going to, I always advise when you go to a networking event, just go to meet people. Because there's people I run into now that I met like a year and a half ago. And I'm like, dang, I so completely forgot that you do that. We need to go to lunch and we need to connect because there's some things that I really want to see if we can, work together with. And that's how it goes. Like I get people that call me all the time and be like, Taylor, do you know somebody that do this? I'll be like, yeah, hold on, I'm gonna send them to you. And I'll send it to them. And it may not be somebody that I've worked with. It's just somebody that I know what they do. I know their work. We've had conversations. We probably run in the same crowds. We probably be at the same events. And I can refer this person over to them. I may not have any type of benefit from them because we don't do the same things. But I have people in my network who do benefit from them. So yeah, never go. I don't feel like you should go looking for a mentor. You should let your mentor come to you because everybody don't have great advice to provide or things like that. The most prestigious people can be some of the most shadiest people, or they're not kind-hearted, or they could be malicious, or those type of things. So I just say let your mentor come to you.
Okay.
Hey,
$10.
Bars.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Look, we gotta get you on the show now.
Nah, for sure.
Again.
Hey, we got a little spot right here for you. You know what I'm saying?
For you.
And what y'all recording right now?
We're talking about, yeah, this the show.
Oh snap!
Yeah. No, yeah. Say what's up to the chat.
Yeah.
Hey people.
Yeah, we live.
Huh?
On Instagram?
No, on YouTube. So this one not live. This one is recorded.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll send it to you for sure.
How you doing?
Yeah. This $10. This my rich friend. My famous friend. Very famous friend.
Hey, Miss Jenna say quoi?
Yeah, Miss Jenna say quoi.
Yeah. Don't want no sugar.
Yeah, okay. Hey, what age they need to be?
401k.
She said 401k.
401k.
So that's a good age.
That's a good age. Okay, I'm with you. Listen,
You could be a young one with a 401k. You just need a 401k.
Yeah.
And
So look.
18, there you go.
Little dinner plan.
Do we get a referral fee?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen.
No sugar, we good.
That's what I'm talking about. Listen, we got you. We gonna set you up. But I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right.
Bro, that show you right there.
Bro.
That show you the power of networking, bro. Like what she just said, bro. Like for real. Like that's like information that people like really pay for.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure. And I honestly think the right network allows you to skip that line, bro.
Facts. Because if you was anybody else, you couldn't have made that call
bro.
At 8:59
Exactly,
at night,
bro.
and she would have sent you an invoice.
No,
So
for
she would
sure,
have been like,
like,
"What
bro,
the bro? Hold on, you calling me
Facts.
talking about
Facts.
business at this?
Facts.
It's Sunday. I'm
Facts.
chilling. I'm doing
Facts.
like, but because you like the
built that
networking
rapport,
and built
yeah.
that rapport, bro. And I think that's what a lot of times, bro, people don't understand the power of networking. And she said something. She was like, "Go to these things to meet people,
Just to
and
network,
just
yeah.
to network." And your mentor will come. And she said, pray for him. And it's gonna come. And it's like, bro, when you go to these events and like, bro, when you genuine and who you are, like, you gonna meet genuine
yeah,
people,
yeah,
bro. Like, for real, bro.
I think going back to what you were saying too, like especially with that Forex stuff, those events, bro, to people that are so, what's the word I'm looking for? Gullible to success,
Facts.
wanting success so much.
Yes.
I think, bro, it's so easy for them to get caught in that hook, bro, from what these guys talk about in these events, especially if you go to like a speaking engagement. You know what I'm saying? Because they get up there and like you said with the Forex stuff, they'll show you, they put all the flashy stuff in front of your face.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then they make it seem so easy and simple to achieve this stuff. And half the time they probably, like you said last time, bro, they probably never experienced it themselves.
Bro, it's crazy that like it's people out here really teaching people like how to do that kind of stuff without putting the work in. Like it's an art to this. Like people really learn how to sell from the stage. Like where they get up on the stage, they have this great presentation just to sell you something at the end, bro. And they learn like how to master that. Not really how to build a business, how to go out here and start something from start to finish. All they know how to do is captivate a crowd, and because they captivate them, they get to get their money from them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the part of networking that I hate that you gotta be aware of, bro. The people that's out there that's just like trying to get your money, bro. Like you said, they get on stage and they, oh, I got the big house and I got the big this and I got the this and I got the that and people like, wow, not knowing that this person done studied like how to do that.
Yeah.
Like how to captivate people, like certain words to say to put you in those moments. Like, bro, it's like they play on people's pain, which I understand and I get it.
I think that's a part of this. I think that's a part of what we talked about on the last show, bro. Understanding that you have some ills you have to go through, bro, because there's some shit at these events. Some things you literally learn as you go.
Yes.
And people go to these events expecting to learn things that you really, it's just simple research, bro.
Yeah, nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't get me wrong. There are things that people can teach you that they can take you to the next level. But I think this should be done once you've already started doing what you're going to do. Once you've already started making moves towards whatever you say that you want to do, plans, opportunities, business ideas, entrepreneurship, ventures, you say once you've already started that and you feel like you need some more help, then go and network and see who. But at that point, you're networking, understanding what you're looking for. You got a purpose. But if you're going just because it's an event, go just a network. But if you go looking to be so
a lot of these people going to this stuff just like a party. It's like that's their entertainment. Going into these events is like how people go to parties and clubbing every week. Like it's lit, bro. Because I got caught up in that. Like. I'm going to an event almost every weekend. Like, oh, I got this event to go to. Oh, I'm going to this event, and I'm going to this. And it's like you going to so many events. It's like, bro, you get what they call like analysis paralysis, where you get all this information from different places, and it's just like your mind's just like, whew, like you get all this good information, but to do what?
Being overloaded.
So now you just sitting on it, and then you get caught up in talking about it. Oh, those are the people that, bro, I went to this event. I met such and such. I took a picture with it. Boy, you get caught up in that to where you're not even working. You ain't doing nothing with it, bro. And I think that's the danger. Like, I believe 100% in networking, but I think that's the danger that people can fall into when they're like doing so much networking and so much going to these events to where it's like, okay, when you gonna stop and take some time to apply some of that information that you done learned at these events.
Use some of those networks.
When you gonna, you know what I mean?
We got somebody for everything, bro. Like I said, bro. Taylor is somebody that's super connected. If I need to find somebody, I can call her.
Thanks.
We got a guy that does graphic designing. Call L. I need to get a logo made for ABC and
ASAP.
bro, we need to find some property, divorce.
Yeah.
Bro, I need to. What's the
Facts.
market looking like?
Yeah.
Credit, real estate, bro. We literally
The
have
list
a
goes
network.
on,
Bro. It goes on,
facts,
bro.
facts, for
It
sure.
goes on,
But I
bro.
think that's just because we put ourselves in that position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we are where we are now, not because we just so happen to get here, right? Like we literally planned this out. And it may not go the way we like expected, but it's like, okay, so let's just plan it out. And when we planned out like that journey of like, all right, let's slow down and go back. When we planned out the guests, we were intentional about, bro, we having guests so we can teach people something, so they can learn something. So when people watch our show and we have these guests, this person is an expert in this, and they gonna come and they gonna bless. And they did that.
Yeah.
Like those, and we gonna continue to do that. You know what I mean? And I think like being intentional like that, like super intentional about the people that we was networking with. Like now, let you look back, like you said, bro. My brother literally started a hot shot business because of a guest that we had on the show, Brittany. Once he realized like, man, I want to get into that business, he paid, took her mentorship, took her course, and started a business, bro. And from him starting that business, me seeing the opportunity, I sat down, had the conversation with Brittany, and didn't even want to start the business. It wasn't until I rode with him, sat down, and was like, oh, snap. And he told me, like, yeah, man, Brittany, I got her course. She taught me this and that. And then I'm looking at the invoices, and I'm like, oh, you gonna make me do something a little different. So it made me
Crazy
switch
part,
my
bro,
hustle.
and I met Brittany off of social media. Social media has really changed.
Yes.
TikTok alone has really changed the game,
Yeah.
bro. It really shouldn't be nobody that you can't connect with, because
Facts.
it's gonna be the people with the lowest amount of followers
Yeah.
that will be willing to give you the most information,
Yeah.
especially if you reach out.
Facts.
Because 9
Facts.
times out of 10, they putting their content out there for a reason, and they're not expecting people to really reach out. So when you reach out, you're asking questions. It kind of like pumps them up.
Yeah.
Like, okay, somebody want to know what I got.
Yeah,
like
what I do.
I'm not the biggest. I don't
Yeah.
have the largest following. But
Facts.
for you to come out and say, hey, I'm reaching out to you. I want to connect and see what you know.
Facts.
Help me.
Help me. Yeah.
That pumps somebody up, and so they're more likely and more willing to say, hey, okay, well, A, B, C, and D. Compared to you go and find your blue check, first thing gonna do is, all right, book this call.
Yeah, fact. And that's what, like Taylor said. She said that, bro. She was like, you start out
Yeah, on your level.
on your level.
On your level, yep.
And when you start out meeting people on your level, it's like, yeah, you may meet somebody a little bit above and a little bit below, but it's gonna be a lot of people that's right there where you are. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the key right there, is like really starting at your level, bro. And like you saying, not trying to go after the big fish. Like even now, so I've been on like really on this self-development probably for like, I'll say since I was like 28, right? 10 years. And I still to this day have people that I call my mentor in my mind that I never met. Like I just follow them on social media. I read their books. You know what I mean? But it's like, but I look at them as my mentor because it's like I really pay attention to their teachings,
do, yeah.
and I like what they do. So I think people get that confused. They think all the time like your mentor got to be somebody that you got to touch and be right there close to. Nah, bro, your mentor can be like somebody that you love, trust, and know that you like, okay, I may not be able to see them, but I can buy their book. I can purchase their course. I can watch their YouTube videos. I can follow their life and follow what they doing, because like what they say, success leaves crumbs. You know what I'm saying? And even in the stuff we're doing, like we talking about like how we building up a show, and people like, oh, how we start a podcast, and we like, oh man, all you got to do is grab a mic and, you know, turn your phone on and download your episodes to YouTube and download this app and do this, and we give our little crumbs, but because you don't tell people, sit down step by step and say, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that, and they not seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I think having a mentor is somebody that you can like literally give you those step by step, really work with you, bro. And they don't have to be right there with you. And I think that's what people get confused sometimes. Like you can have a pastor on that you watch on YouTube, and that's your favorite pastor. You've never been to his church, but his words and his sermons impact people. They reach out, and they that's your pastor. You know what I'm saying? So I think for mentors like that too, it's like you can find somebody on YouTube and be like, man, I like what this man doing. I like his message. I like what he's saying. I'm gonna follow him. that's my mentor. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. It's people like I got in my mind right now that's like, that's my mentor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Myron Golden, I'm going to be
That's a
honest,
mentor.
like, that's my mentor.
Yeah.
And I never even met the guy.
I gotta see, bro. Do I have off the top of my head, bro? I don't know if I have a mentor, bro. I think I kind of just rebel shit out.
Yeah.
And and honestly, bro, that's a good and bad thing.
Thanks.
It's good because I don't allow myself to be limited to, okay, well, I can't move until somebody tells me to move.
Thanks.
But at the same time, it's not good. It can be a bad thing. I'll say it can be a bad thing because I'm not getting that next level direction because I can get stagnant. Go back, like we were saying earlier, they can keep me from hitting certain walls that I may not have to if I just had a mentor to say, hey, bro, like, okay,
start
doing this, don't do that.
Thanks.
Start doing this, don't do this. But when you don't really have that guidance, you don't have that connected guidance to say that, bro, you're going to have to bump your head.
Yeah.
So,
bro, I challenge you, bro, over the next 30 days while we doing this, bro, is just identify one person. I wouldn't even call him a mentor, but like one person that you look up to that you say, I'm gonna follow them.
Bro, I think it's hard, bro, because I'm not really in a box.
Yeah.
So maybe find more than one mentor?
Oh, well, more than one. You could, bro. So look, it's just like this, right? If your back hurt, who you going to go see?
Chiropractor.
If you need glasses, who you going to go see?
What they call?
Optometrist. Right?
Eye doctor.
You go to the dentist, right? Yeah. So we got people that specialize in different areas. Okay. So for just like our life, bro, I'm not finna get financial advice from a math teacher. Well, maybe a math teacher, but from a school teacher, just a regular. I'm going to an accountant. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I got an account. That's my account. Like my account, that's my financial mentor. She don't know that. But when I call her on some slick stuff and like, hey, I was on Facebook and I saw this post that was talking about if you don't file this paperwork by the end of the year, and she started giving me that advice, but I'm low key like, yo, this is my mentor. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
That's my financial mentor. My spiritual mentor is like my father-in-law. Like, I don't go to church like that, so I don't but I look at him as like more of my spiritual mentor, like Myron Golden. That's like my business mentor, but like I like how he teaches. So it's like different areas of my life. I identify people as like my mentor for those different areas.
I'm gonna make that my prayer for the. That's gonna be my prayer, bro.
Yeah.
For my next. For these 30 days, because what I've told myself, even with this 30-day run, I'm not only using it for the podcast, I'm using it for me as well. So I'm doing things on my own for 30 days straight. But that is something I do need to pray for because like I have for business wise, entrepreneurship, I don't really think I have a mentor or mentors.
Thanks.
I've been kind of just doing shit like how
just wing it. Hey,
I just do my own beat.
Thanks.
But like I said, it's a good and a bad thing.
Yeah,
but for me, it's finding that balance. So I do need to find some mentors in what I want to do.
Yeah. But I would say just when you're doing it though, man, like just with anything, like be cautious.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If I was to say off the top of my head, and it just hit me, bro. If I was to say mentor, all for what I'm doing alone, it would have to be. It would have to be Casanet. Casanet's consistency and dedication to what he do. Overall, his work ethic, his attention to detail and being unique. It'll have to be Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis's ability to tell stories. He tells stories. He tells great stories about like his come up, and also he does vlogging, but his vlogs are just doing stuff, bro. Just living life. Like he went to every day, not even everyday life. It's just like literally doing different, experiencing life, doing different things, going to Dubai, He learned how to play guitar in 24 hours, shit like that. Like doing things just outside of your norm.
the
You know what I'm
box,
saying? Like, and that's stuff for me, bro. Like that's stuff that I enjoy. Like I can watch that shit like all day. Kobe is another person. Kobe does workout content, but his videos are so fucking cinematic, bro. Yeah. It's like watching a Nike commercial. Like the different angles, everything is just crazy. So off the top of my head, I would say those guys are my mentor.
Facts.
Those guys.
Facts.
And they're younger than me.
And that's the thing. I was just finna say that, bro. That like for you to name those guys, and they're younger than you, it's like that's another thing too. It's like sometimes people got too much ego.
To learn from
somebody younger than them, man.
You can learn from a baby. The old folks say you can learn from a baby.
Bro, you can learn from anybody. And I learned that at an early age, bro. Real quick story, man. I had some friends back in the day that, like, bro, we used to just be hanging out up under my grandma's tree, right? You know what I'm saying? And people from my hometown, they know about the tree that was in my grandma's front yard. It was like a big old tree. But we just be hanging out, man. And one time, like, a crackhead was walking by, bro. And crackhead was like talking, and it was like she was spitting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? She spit on one of my homeboys, bro, and everybody went crazy, like, bro.
On purpose or just from talking?
No, just from talking, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But everybody going crazy. See how you just you know what I'm saying? Everybody going crazy, laughing, bro, and I'm just like I'm laughing, but I got so much respect for people, you know what I'm saying? I was like the little kid that's like, bro, I'm not gonna disrespect this lady, though. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. So I'm telling them, like, man, y'all stop. Like, that ain't funny, bro. And she walked off. Little did I know my grandmother was on the porch, bro. And my grandma was like, see, why y'all out there laughing? Like, that's your cousin. And I'm like, dang, bro. Like, the whole time, like, I'm like, that taught me, like, man, you can literally, like, not know who you talking to. Like, you can shun people because of their appearance or because of how other people treat them. But if you would just sit down and really listen, like, bro, they can teach you anything. And for me, the lesson was in there, like, bro, I could have easily laughed and looked down on her and did all this, not knowing that, like, that would have been me. Like, I'm stepping and laughing at my own family member, bro. And because I didn't participate and do all that, like, it really kind of just made me realize, like, bro, you can literally, like, you got to, like, just not, like, judge people, you know what I'm saying, based on that stuff. But, like, you can learn from anybody, bro. You can literally learn from anybody.
I think one of the most powerful videos that I've seen on social media came from, it had to be a homeless person, bro. You can just tell by the way they looked. And I'm assuming. I'm being honest, I'm assuming. It looked like a homeless person. And in the message, bro, they was talking about, he kept saying, slow down. He said, everybody's in a rush to get to the top of wherever we think we want to get to. He said, when you get there, you're going to wish that you didn't rush so much. He said, you're supposed to take your time, enjoy every set of 24 hours that you get, slow down, and smell the coffee, pretty much. Enjoy the journey, basically. And I think, especially not only being young, but being young in this day and age with social media, it makes you feel like you got to live life fast. We think we have to be a millionaire by the time we're 30.
Yesterday.
So we got to automatically, pretty much in our 20s, we have to already been and figured out what we're going to do and been and then push that shit. So by the time we 30, we already a millionaire, retired by 40, not doing shit, and just living 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s if we make that long, doing nothing. So it make you feel like you gotta live fast, bro. Like you have to live fast, and it's.
I think that's just the like the coming of age though. Like I like when I was younger, I used to hear y'all the older guys tell me like, bro, slow down. Like you ain't gotta worry about that. Like you don't have to, you know, like it's gonna come. Like take your time. And I'm like, nah, man. By the time I'm 30, I'm gonna be a millionaire. By the time. Then when 30 came and I wasn't, bro.
It was like what now?
Bro, it was disappointing.
And it's, bro, it is no bullshit in seeing or talking to people, networking, bro. Even that day we all went to Top Golf. And that guy was like, how old are you? Like, I'm 30. He's like, bro, you got time. In my mind, I'm like, I'm supposed to be a millionaire right now. I'm supposed to have it all. I'm supposed to have it figured out, bro, by 30. I'm supposed to have this shit figured out. And he's like, bro, you got time.
Yeah, you got time.
Like, what you rushing for? You got time, bro.
Facts.
And then when you look at the real statistics of people that are really millionaires, it don't hit until most of the time
mid 40s, 50s.
Mid 40s, 50s, bro.
Yeah.
But social media makes you think
Facts.
this small percentage, bro, of people that have done God knows what to get
where they are.
What seems like, because when you really look at it on the outside, it look like, damn, they doing it. But then you see the inside, you see how they living. Like I said, bro, even you see Kodak. Kodak, bro, is not looking the best. He got the bag, though. But he's not.
But at what price?
At what price?
Yeah. At what price? At what price?
Because you have to learn. You have to go through something.
Nah, facts.
Bro, you gotta go through something,
Facts.
So at what
bro,
price?
Bro, I think when it all boils down though, it's like, what are you willing to sacrifice to get to where you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Whether that's your time, your energy, your money, because even if you network and you do all the right things right, bro, if you not like giving up like something, bro, you got to give up something for that, bro. And I think that's what it takes. Like, to network, you got to give up your time. Yeah. You got to give up, bro. You got to the comfortability, bro. Bro, you know how I feel to walk in a room of 200-300 people you don't know, and then you being forced, bro, when they say, "Hey, y'all gotta, we need y'all to, we finna have a little networking mixer to where everybody need to move. It don't get away from the person that you came here with and go introduce yourself."
My little social battery, that motherfucker runs out quick as hell too, bro. Like I said, I'm so reserved to myself in areas that I feel like I don't know people. Because I feel like I gotta protect my energy. I don't know people's intentions. I don't know people's thought process. And this shit, and that's something I have to get over.
See, I think that's my problem. But you know me, like when I get in the room, bro, I'm gone.
Yeah, bro. And that's
I'm gonna
talk.
I'm saying. I'm gonna move around.
I have to learn. I have to learn to get over that, bro, because it's hard for me to really get past that sometimes.
But I'm gonna show you though, like even in the, like our business, what we have together, right? But it worked though, cause like, if we together, now knowing like, okay, we networking and got us here, right? Yeah. So now me and you go out knowing that I know mine's gonna be chill. So guess what? I'm finna work the room, talk, meet people, and I know you gonna be sitting back, watching. The people that you meet is super intentional. You know what I'm saying? It's like the energy gotta be right. You know what I mean?
If I meet you,
exactly. So man, I already know how I get down. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we've been knowing each other for years.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So like, I think that's the balance of it. But if you never network, we would never got to this point.
That's facts. That's fact. Networking key, bro, for sure. It's key.
That's key,
bro.
Bro. I think, and not to just end it like that, bro, but if I would have to just, say one more point, because I don't want to just beat a dead horse, but I think I would say, bro, in order to get to the next level in anything, bro, you cannot go by yourself. And in order to get to that place to where you can meet people, you gotta be open, bro. And I want to just tell people, like, just open up. Like, sometimes you gotta be open to meet new people. Like, sometimes we so closed-minded to where it's like, this whole new thing about, like, especially for our young boys, this nonchalant. I think like they want to be so nonchalant that I'm too cool to approach people to add. Bro, you gotta break that.
Most of your hip hop people push that narrative of trust. Every song is trust nobody. Do it by myself, independent, self-made, boss man. So you treat people around you like that. You know what I'm saying? Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Thanks.
Everybody wants to be top dog. Everybody
the man.
Everybody the man, bro. I think that's why Big Meech was who he was, bro. Yeah. They said in his group, you didn't know who the boss was. Everybody looked good. Everybody looked good.
I shine. You shine. We shine.
Bro.
Together.
Networking for sure.
Can I be real?
I
shine.
Bam.
You shine.
Yeah.
We shine
together.
Together, bro. Hey, what they need to do, man, after they watch the video?
Man, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah.
I can, at this point in my life, bro, I've come to learn a few things about social media. I don't know if, like, at this point, like, we can, like, find a way, like, to cue, like, during the editing process, cueing like some dramatic, sad,
like the little music. I got you.
Like music. But I've come to a point in my life, bro, I really start to I understand things differently now. Now that I've been through business, through life lessons. So if you don't subscribe to a channel that's giving you good information, specifically Can I Be Real, I can only assume, bro, that you have no love for your mama. And I'm just gonna keep it 1,000, which I think you don't love your mama. You probably don't bathe on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you watch all the way through to this point and then not subscribe? Comment down below, let us know where you from, and then hit the post notification bell so you can be brought up to current date about what we do and who we are, bro. So at this point, bro, like if you love your mama, hit the subscribe button. It's just plain and simple, bro. So with that being said, Can I Be Real? We done did it again. Mozzie the fucking menace. Do you love your mama or not? You know how it works. You step on a crack, you break your mama back. You gonna break your mama back, or you gonna hit this subscribe button? Cause you don't want me to break your mama back. So
Jody.
Cause mama gotta have a life too. So how you want this to go? 2 options, buddy.
Hit the subscribe button.
Subscribe now.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a fucking sales pitch.
Can I be real? Take us out.
Chef say I gotta kill this.